the image of one of the first car navigators from 1920. Unlike modern GPS systems with digital maps, the early car navigator featured a set of maps that had to be scrolled manually. This likely involved the driver or a passenger physically moving through the maps to track the route. The Maison Lafitte racecourse, located in the suburbs of Paris, was affected by the floodwaters. The image captures the racecourse grounds submerged in water, prompting people to use chairs as a makeshift pathway, circa 1924. The promotional picture for Goulenblad jeans and satin slacks in Stockholm, Sweden in 1976. Goulenblad refers to yellow and blue in Swedish. The brand likely offered a range of clothing items, including jeans and satin slacks, as showcased in the promotional picture. The portrait of Annie, a Wenatchee or Nez Perce woman with an infant in a beaded cradleboard, circa 1905. Wenatchee or Nez Perce represents a specific indigenous cultural heritage. Main Street of Cascade, Idaho, 1941. Cascade is a city in Valley County, Idaho, located in the central part of the state. It is known for its scenic beauty, surrounded by mountains, forests, and lakes. Cascade is a popular destination for outdoor activities and is situated near the Payette National Forest. London Bridge in 1890. London Bridge is a historic bridge that spans the River Thames in central London. It has been associated with several bridges in the same location over the centuries. Elizabeth Ann Roberts, a controversial playmate in Playboy's January 1958 issue, was arrested at 16 for posing for the spread. Her mother's permission led to charges against Hugh Hefner and Elizabeth's mother, but the charges were dropped due to insufficient evidence. Waitresses at Oktoberfest in Munich, Germany, 1928. Oktoberfest is an annual beer festival held in Munich, Bavaria, Germany. It is one of the world's largest Volksfests, beer festivals and traveling fun fairs. Traditionally, it begins in late September and lasts until the first weekend in October. Renovating the Statue of Liberty in 1984 was an attempt to solve structural issues, such as weather-related deterioration and general wear and tear that had accumulated since the statue's dedication in 1886. American actress and director Sally Margaret Field started her career in show business in the 1960s as a television actor, becoming well known for her parts in shows including The Flying Nun and Gidget. Kids with Balloons, Disneyland, 1961. Disneyland, located in Anaheim, California, was already a renowned and iconic theme park created by Walt Disney. It had opened in 1955 and had become a symbol of entertainment, magic, and family fun. Elvis Presley signing autographs for fans in Germany in 1959. Despite being a global sensation, Elvis continued to interact with his fans, even during his military service. The image of him signing autographs suggests his willingness to engage with those who admired him. During the 1970s, Arnold Schwarzenegger transitioned from a successful bodybuilding career to becoming a Hollywood actor and later a prominent political figure. Elevator garage in Chicago, 1936. Innovative parking solutions, including automated or elevator garages, were introduced in response to the growing number of automobiles in urban areas. The 1973 Ford F-100 at the Ford Louisville Assembly Plant. The Ford F-100 was a model of the F-Series, a range of full-size pickup trucks that Ford produced. It was renowned for its performance and adaptability. Jean Harlow quickly became one of the leading sex symbols of the 1930s. Her platinum blonde hair, glamorous looks, and on-screen presence contributed to her status as a Hollywood icon. Youngsters in a Record Store, West Grove, Mississippi, 1944. During the middle of the 20th century, listening to, looking through, and buying records was a typical way for people to pass the time and engage in culture. As a gambler, deputy sheriff, and deputy town marshal in Tombstone, Arizona, Wyatt Earp, 1848-1929, was a well-known American Old West character. He was also a key player in the gunfight at the OK Corral, an iconic and momentous event in Western history. American bodybuilder and physical fitness instructor Betty Chloe Brosmer, also known by her married name Betty Wider, was a well-liked commercial model and pin-up girl in the 1950s. Dr. E. E. Rubush is a veterinary surgeon who is treating an injured dog that belongs to Albert Edward Holland, left, in Washington, D.C. around 1925. Veterinary surgeons are specialists with training who specialize in treating animals medically. Winter in Boston in 1956. Boston, Massachusetts, is a historic city with a rich cultural and architectural heritage. It is known for its significance in American history and as a major city in the New England region. Lift attendants, Selfridge and Co department store, Oxford Street, London, 1928. Throughout the early to mid-20th century, department stores frequently employed dedicated lift attendants who were in charge of operating and tending to patrons' needs in the store's elevators or lifts. Hingley & Sons, a historic iron and steel firm situated in Netherton, Dudley, England, was responsible for creating the anchor chain used in the Titanic in 1909. The company had a long history of producing chains and anchors for a variety of uses, including ships. Apron trousers, in 1970s, a specific style of pants that featured an apron-like front or an overlay that resembles an apron. This design element could take various forms, adding a distinctive and fashionable touch to the trousers. Behind-the-scenes photo from 1942's Casablanca, Michael Curtiz's iconic American romantic drama film, which stars Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, is considered one of the best movies ever made. A turbine at the Hoover Dam in 1933. Turbines are an essential feature of hydroelectric power plants. They are probably a part of the electricity generating system. They employ the energy of flowing water to create mechanical energy, which is subsequently transformed into electrical power. Shirley Temple was an American actress, singer, dancer, and diplomat. She gained fame as a child star in the 1930s, becoming one of the most popular and recognizable Hollywood figures of her time. A Native American man looking over the newly completed Transcontinental Railroad in Nevada in 1869 evokes a moment in history when the first transcontinental railroad in the United States was completed. American car brand Chevrolet, a part of General Motors, was well known in 1920 when it began manufacturing a variety of vehicles, including trucks. Here are some pictures of Chevrolet trucks coming off the line in the former Airco facility in Collindale. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall at home in Beverly Hills in 1954 with their children, Stephen and Leslie. In addition to their fame as a glamorous and powerful couple, Bogart and Bacall were well known for their contributions to film, and the public and media were frequently interested in their relationship and family life.